Welcome back to another edition of What That Amount To with me, Miss Ambi Arthaway. I'm your host. Thank you for joining me. We are especially located out at Infuse Lounge, go figure. And I have with me Mr. Morningstar.
Hey, how y'all doing? HVS Morning Star. My album, High Hopes, out there on iTunes, Spotify,
Come
and
a little closer. Get close to me.
Oh,
You know, are you
definitely,
scared?
Mama. Oh, no, I ain't scared nothing.
I know your wife.
Is she cool with it? I don't
Yes,
bite
absolutely.
unless you like it.
No, watch out now. So thank you definitely for joining me again. I actually interviewed you out at Purple Lounge the last time I was on location.
Yeah.
And we had a great energy, a great vibe, so I felt super compelled to bring you back.
Well, thank you very much. I mean, I really like Purple Lounge. It was a nice vibe, and when I met you, I was just so surprised to do an interview, and I was like, man, her vibe is like mad crazy. She's beautiful, black queen doing her thing. Yeah.
Well, thank you. It's nice to be called a beautiful black queen, and brothers take note clearly. So just to let you all know, Infuse Lounge is located at 6339 Allentown Road in Temple Hills, Maryland. The phone number is 301-449-9000. And you can find Infuse online at infuserestaurant.com and Infuse DMV on IG. We definitely want to give a shout out to Infuse. Thank them so much for allowing us to host the show here live. This wonderful black-owned business.
Black-owned. Got to support your own people, man. Yeah,
Absolutely.
You got to get out here, eat at this spot, man. It's my first time here, but I'm about to go ahead and smash on this.
Yeah, because I told them about the actual appetizers we're going to sample on the show, the catfish nuggets and the collard green egg rolls. And, you know, I'm all about some soul food in a fun, quick way. And to me, I really feel like those infused collard green egg rolls definitely speak to the black-owned business. And the catfish nuggets, who goes wrong when they're eating catfish?
I'm hungry. That sounds very appetizing at this moment in time.
You're so crazy.
Thank you.
So listen, while we were definitely getting set up tonight, I saw your jewelry and I noticed it and I thought it was really, really funky. And you said something that kind of spoke to me, you know, and I want to figure out your viewpoints, your mind frame on this. You said that you don't wear real jewelry, you don't wear real diamonds. Tell me a little bit about why.
Well, I don't like to support any business that, excuse my language, but rapes Mother Africa. I don't want to support any business that's literally raping the ground it stands on. Like, I watched Blood Diamond when I was a child,
right.
And because a lot of people don't know, I'm only 24. So when Blood Diamond came out, I was still like at an impressionable age.
Okay.
And it just messed me up to see what them people and them children have to go through to get some diamonds and gold for us. That we gonna charge crazy amounts of money, we get charged crazy amounts of money to get, that's gonna leave us in debt, and it's barely any black-owned businesses out here. I'd rather put my money into that.
I understand. So, who's the jewelry maker of the two chains that you're wearing? Two chains.
I got these two off of this homeless black LGBT youth in New York, and he was selling some money. He was homeless, LGBT youth, black. And I was like, man, it's $40. Can I get two of them?
Absolutely. But see, that's supporting your community,
Yeah,
even in
man.
the craziest way, right?
I'm more likely to support your mom and pop's thrift store than I am to walk in any H&M or Gucci.
You said H&M or Gucci. That's
Right.
a huge range, fashion-wise, if y'all know what I'm saying. H&M to Gucci.
From Target to Gucci.
Well, I call it TS Couture. I'm a TS Couture whore. Let's be real about it. That's the store.
Now, don't get it twisted. I love fashion.
But who doesn't? My degree is fashion design and marketing.
Oh, see, yeah, now we really got to talk.
I sketch, I drape, I sew, I do it all.
Oh.
Anywho, tell me about the upcoming project that you have, or did you just recently drop something?
Yeah, I just recently dropped the album, my first album called High Hopes. It's very different than most albums out right now because I'm not a trap rapper. I'm what happens if Tech Nine has a baby with Elton John. Boom, there goes me. With a little bit of Jason Mraz sprinkled in there.
What is this problem, people? There's something wrong with this man.
It's a lot wrong with me.
So listen, I have to say that I really enjoyed your sound. It was kind of indie.
Definitely.
And you carry a purse, and you told me it's not a merce.
Oh,
it's a purse.
It's a purse.
And you're comfortable in your sexuality because your wife is bad as shit, quoting words.
Yeah, bad as shit.
She is pretty Dominican lady. And then you said something else about something else.
My
that
dick
we're not,
big.
I didn't say that.
I did.
Lord help, God, Jesus. What makes you so comfortable to be able to walk around with a purse?
One, because I'm a damn thug and who gonna whoop my ass and stop me? Like I said, I'm a damn thug and who gonna whoop my ass and stop me?
Looky.
My girlfriend, my wife will take your girlfriend. And plus, like, what I gotta hide for? I'm an open, what I gotta hide for? I'm an openly bisexual man. I can have, even if I was just straight, I'm gonna do what I want. Who gonna stop me?
Oh, looky. See, I love that. Empowering you to be
Y'all
you.
wear skinny jeans with your ass out. I don't judge you. You rock skinny jeans and sag them. That's double gay.
Hello. You are something else, I must say.
Thank you, Clay.
Listen, I want the people to know how to find you. How can they look you up?
Alrighty, so for my social medias, I am on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram at Morningstar Arts Clan. Yes, Morningstar Arts Clan. On all music apps and sites, Spotify, iTunes, literally, you name the music site, I'm on there. The album is called High Hopes, and the name is HVS Morningstar. HVS stands for Hearts vs. Spades.
Hearts versus Spades.
Yeah, Hearts vs. Spades Morningstar.
Know that. Okay,
Yeah. It was a little
Hearts versus Spades.
That was my imaginary friends when I was like 4. Because when I started rapping, I was that was my imaginary friends when I was 4. So yeah.
You never cease to amaze me.
Thank you, Queen. I try.
I must say, I do thank you so much for dropping by. I hope you're going to stick around for a while.
Oh, definitely. I'm about to order me some food.
Are you going to get some catfish nuggets?
I'm definitely about to get some catfish nuggets and
you
some
don't
hot
eat no
sauce.
catfish.
Hey, girl, you better stop it. Don't get it. I eat Southern.
Oh, Southern.
I eat very Southern. Oh, I need some okra.
Oh, okay. That's why you got this little belly going.
Oh, yeah. I like to keep my belly because, you see, you don't need no six-pack. A real woman don't want to lay on no rack of ribs. She want a little muscles to hold on to.
We get ready to go to a commercial break. We will be back momentarily. Thank you for stopping by this man.
Thank you for having me.
Listen, I ain't got time. We will be back.
This show's called With That Mouth, too.
Thank you for joining me.
She
Look
thought
forward
she
to
was
you being
doing.
back with me. And we're back. I have with me Mr. Mo from St. Claus. St. Claus.
Claus.
Yes,
No L.
absolutely. No L.
We ain't
St.
taking
Claus.
no losses.
Ooh, that was powerful.
Bars.
Wow.
I used to rap.
You already jumping on the second, big guy.
I'm ready. You got me out the house.
Okay, exactly. Listen, I definitely have to say thank you. I definitely called this man last minute. I had an opening slot, and I was already trying to get him on the show. And previously, he was occupied, I believe, out of town, correct?
Yeah, I was a little busy.
Hey, I mean, those that can do, and everybody else just stand in the background.
No comment.
Okay. Listen, you are a traveling man. I see that. You travel quite often. Is it all because of your cause?
Nah, the cause is DMV thing. That was a vacation, much needed.
Okay.
Like 10 years in the making.
Oh, wow. Okay, about that. All right, now let me ask you, tell the people about your program and how it works and who it's benefiting and when did it get established. Let us know, tell us what you want us to know about this program because I think it's amazing.
Okay, thanks. All right, so Santa Claus is a fundraising campaign. There's an organization called Safe Shores DC. They take care of sexually and physically mistreated children in the DMV.
Okay.
So for this is year 7. So the previous 6 years, I've been fundraising for them. We raised $100,000.
Wow.
So my thing is I want to raise $100,000 this year.
Wow.
So for the month of August, today the last day, right? Yeah, we've raised $5,500 as of right now. So the money goes to all their services they provide are free. So it's therapy. They have 3 different kinds. So there's like this psychiatrist talking to you. Then they have play therapy because some of the younger kids can't express what happened, so they may act it out with action figures. And then they have art therapy, so they may draw out what happened.
Yes.
Then they have a clothing closet, which made me say I'm going to donate every dollar I ever make to them because they keep clothes in every size because you never know what kid is going to come. So it's brand new clothing. There's lawyers in the building. There's a medical suite in the building. The U.S. Attorney's office in the building. So the kid doesn't have to go to the station and keep going back and forth. You can knock it all out at one time, so you don't have to keep retelling your story.
Yes.
The reason I started it, though, actually had nothing to do with the cause itself.
Okay.
That came later. I was at the DMV Awards a few years ago, and a fight broke out.
Okay.
A bartender lost his eye. This made the news. The 10 o'clock news on Fox 5. Then Go-Go's were being closed in D.C.
Yes.
That made the news.
That era.
That made the news. And then there was an open mic spot on Benning Road, D.C. Soundstage.
Yep.
Someone got shot, or someone shot inside of it. That made the news. All three of these things happened in a 2-week time frame.
Right.
So as a artist looking at the news, I'm like, this makes us look awful. We look like animals. And I already,
Heathens.
right, so I knew people already that had charitable organizations, artists. So there was a artist from here named Proverb who had Will Raffle Food. Then you have industry artists, like The Game has his Robin Hood project. And I'm like, why doesn't this stuff make the news?
Right.
So I said, I'm going to make something that's going to make the news.
That's
I didn't know it was going to take 6 years, but it made the news. It made
in the making.
you know,
I mean, it happened.
you know the positive stuff take a little longer to spread. You know what I'm
They
saying?
always highlight the negative, aren't they?
Right. So that's what it was. I wanted to change the perception of DMV artists. Now, I didn't have a cause in mind. I was like, I'm going to pick something. We're going to go from D.C., Maryland, Virginia, keep rotating. Community activist from here, Tony Lewis Jr., had a clothing drive for Safe Shores. So I took maybe like $300 in gift cards to Children's Place.
Okay.
His thing was, you need to see where your money's going. So I went on a tour, and then once you go on a tour, it's like, all right, I'm with them for life.
So a couple things that I definitely want to comment on. First off, the cause that you're raising these funds for is very personal for me. What's crazy is I was sexually abused as a child.
More people than you know were.
I'm not afraid to say that because I had a praying grandmother. Okay, you know that song, I had a praying grandmother.
Helen Baylor, I love gospel.
What? And I ain't knew enough to listen. That's
Yeah,
my
yeah,
song. Not only can I identify with the dolls acting it out, because I actually have that very candid, vivid memory as a kid of having to show the psychologist or the therapist the things that I remembered or the things that had been done to me through dolls.
Right.
Also, on the opposite end of the spectrum, you said your goal is to raise positive awareness.
Positive peer pressure, that's what we call it.
Of what's going on now and currently in the DMV.
Right.
And the news does not do that. The news only shows the negative things that our people are doing. Like they didn't even bring up any information on Fox 5, Channel 4, Channel 9, or Channel 7 had nothing about the Ubiquitous Expo. Zero.
What's
the Ubiquitous Expo?
Okay.
With 96.3 in WHUR, that was a huge arena. It was something positive of our people. It was something Cafe Mocha, so clearly a black entertainment of some sort. Well sought after, well seen, but there's nothing about it on the news.
Yeah, I think I saw it through Michelle Wright's Instagram.
Exactly. Now, point being, that was a great highlight of positive things going on, positive things being done, everything in this area, and zero was shown on our news.
Right.
But the people that got shot that night was shown.
Of course.
The people that were in getaway cars or tried to go stab and murder somebody, those were shown.
Of course.
What people don't realize is the name of my show, it's a sexual spin on what needs to be heard.
Right.
What my mouth does is highlights the positive things that are going on in the DMV, gives a platform for people like yourself. You already have a positive network going on. People already know about you. But what I'm doing is reigniting that. Just like we're here at a black business.
Right.
That's local, where you don't pay for your parking. You don't pay to get in. You come and purchase the items that you want to use.
Right.
Pay for the things that you want to enjoy.
Those are types of things make you tip.
Clearly, because you're coming to a location that's in your neighborhood, not too far from your area. You're not paying another culture to pay in their parking lot that they pay little to no rent on.
That's an extra 2 drinks you're going to buy.
Clearly.
Right.
Anywho, I tell the people how they can find you.
On Instagram and Twitter, it is betta_mo. So that's BETTA_MO. My Facebook, well, that's my Facebook, so I don't want y'all on there. Sorry. Gotta have something for the family,
Probably
man.
not.
Gotta have something for the family.
Probably not. Ba-na-na-na. Shout out to Essence. I see you, boo.
Or they can go to SantaClausDMV.org.
Santa Claus.
DMV.org.
So let me ask you this: on Christmas, do you get dressed up like a Santa Claus?
Nah. I ain't gonna be able to do it.
Why?
So, because it's not about him.
So you know what? What if you had some elves, some pretty little elves, dressed up with a T-shirt on and an elf skirt?
It's funny. One of my
to
friends.
go donate toys and stuff to the kids. I think that would be super cute. I'd be down to do it. I put
It
on a
would.
ho skirt
It would.
and my T-shirt and tie that thing up in the front and go give all the little kiddies some fun to look at.
We might have to look into that, but I don't know. That might be counterproductive because of the
The little
cause.
boys would like it.
I bet.
Anyway.
I don't know. Every idea can be tweaked.
Well, listen, he bought me a T-shirt, y'all, so I definitely have to let y'all know that I am going to be caught in my T-shirt. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and charge myself with something. You know, I saw that you do some type of get $3 and you do a drawing and then you get 100 back. How that work?
I actually just did that like an hour and a half ago.
Oh, and you didn't tell me so I can cash up you my $3?
I actually just wrapped that up. And what's crazy is like I always pray that the person that wins is like somebody that's like really in need at that time.
Right.
And the genuineness of the person who won, like it just seemed like it came at a right time in her life. And what's crazy was I actually pointed out to my wife yesterday when the girl donated. I was like, you know what? I really hope she win, because I went to her Facebook page and I saw her header. It said "Service in my community." I was like, oh, she about this life anyway. So I'm like, these are the type of people I want in my network. I was like, whether she wins or not, I'm about to do more work with her.
Right.
And like I have her Facebook page set to where I see every post she makes now, because I want to be more involved with people like that.
Yeah.
So it was crazy when I saw her name pop up. So what I do to make sure the raffle is like extra random, because I don't want anybody to think I just picked the person, because I mean, personally, I'm not winning, so I don't see what difference it make. But like I'll roll a dice. Whatever number comes up on the dice, there's like this randomized number app. So like you could just shake the phone and it generates a number.
Oh.
So if the dice says 5, I will shake the phone 5 times, and then that number corresponds with the order in which you donated. I try to make everything 1,000% fair.
Well, aren't you
Videotape the whole thing.
Looky. He's an actual fair black man. We love that.
Hey, I mean, at the end of the day, I want everybody to win. Most of the people that's donating, they in my network, they my friends. So
Right.
I really have no, you know what I'm saying, no dog in that race.
Well, listen, let me ask you a question. How did you come up with that idea?
Just try and be creative with the times. I mean, Cash App is an easy thing. You get on Twitter, you see them doing their Cash App Friday, and I'm like, if people are sending money to people randomly just cause it's Friday, I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna give you an incentive. One of y'all gonna win $100, and all I'm asking you to do is donate $3 to help the children. I'm like, maybe one day this will go viral, and I got 1,000 people giving $3, and we just raised $3,000 for the kids.
And
that
once
costs
it
nobody.
To the $3,000, are you gonna raise the money to
Of course,
$300?
of course. And the thing is, I'm not
Is it
giving
like 10% or whatever, like the biggest
but
fundraiser?
that's the thing. I'm not giving the money from what was raised. I'm giving my money.
Oh.
I be doing a little bit at the MGM, a little bit,
I seen those cash
a
vouchers.
little bit, man. Me and my little penny slot. Me and the old ladies from bingo.
Hey, you know what? You can play bingo?
No.
I play bingo. So anybody want to get on the bingo bus with me, let me know. Because listen, when I say I got my little ornaments for the table, like a straight Dominicana, coño. I put the little ornaments on the table. I got elephants and jade jewelry. And I had my multicolored dabbers. I got my cushion for my ass, because them chairs don't be all that soft. And they be a little teeny from the old ladies. And
Hey,
don't let
listen.
me win, because I be like, bingo. And when I win, they be looking at me like, why are you taking my money?
Oh, they be ready to fight.
The Asian folks and the old ladies be ready to box. Listen, Mo, I thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you for having me.
you're an inspiration to our people in the sense that you took something that was an idea and you making it a mission, you know, and shout out to you. Oh,
Thank
shout out to your wife for letting you out the house. Thank you, wifey. We appreciate you.
Yeah, she's the greatest.
It's another one of my guests, Mr. Freshwater. His wife gave him permission to get out of here too, you know. So we have to always thank the wives because we know it's a family affair.
You can't say affair after you say wives.
Damn.
I don't feel like we should do that.
Go ahead, Wade. All right, we're going to jump to a commercial break, and then we're going to another guest. Like I said, thank y'all for tuning in. I look forward to y'all coming back. Be back in a moment. Back with Cookie. Thank you for joining me. I am Miss Amber Arthurway, and of course you're watching a special edition of What That Mouth Do, broadcasted live and Infuse Lounge. I have with me the wonderful Mr. Quentin Whitley Stoudemire.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right.
Mr. And listen, I purposely didn't read the card until I needed to. I knew your name was Quentin, but that whole name is giving me entirely of like
German.
So that means you could cook.
I could do a little something. I talk trash more than anything.
Oh, but see, I got a little Irish and I drink whiskey.
I love that.
Because I be feeling frisky.
I love that. I don't even drink. This is just natural. I'm just a natural high.
Oh, okay.
I'm just a natural high.
But I take B12.
Well, I do a little, you know.
Gotta keep the face looking real correct.
I need to take a cue out your book.
I'm in them 30s.
Looking beautiful.
You know, in them 30s.
Absolutely.
Scorpio season is soon to arrive.
Oh, okay. Shout out to some. I know some good Scorpios. My best friend is Scorpio. I'm an Aries.
My son's an Aries.
And my best friend's a Scorpio.
Hello.
Shout out to Lonnie B.
But is Lonnie B a Scorpio hoe or just a Scorpio? Because I'm a
See,
Scorpio.
I don't know nothing about that.
But we call Geminis Gemili's.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know
about
no Geminis
looky at the
either.
cookie. Are you taking offense, you Gemini? I want it, dude.
I don't know nothing about no Geminis, but hopefully
they
y'all
are
have a
nice.
line.
My cousin's a Gemini. I live with her. Welcome to my life. But I love Aries. My son's an Aries.
Oh,
when's your birthday?
Son. April 5th.
My son's April the 18th. His due date was 4/20, but I gave that little nigga eviction notice.
Oh.
It's called a Wallaby Dawn.
Okay, my niece is April 17th, so I got love for Aries. Yeah.
Aren't they great children?
They're amazing.
They're very outgoing in their own way.
And we always land on top.
Cheers to that.
Yeah, cheers to that.
How about it? So listen, I brought you on not only because you are a part of this management team here at the beautiful location that we're at. You've given me an opportunity to broadcast live, which I definitely thank. But also, this is a black business, and you are the business manager.
Absolutely.
So that makes you a very imperative part of this organization, and the wheels don't turn right now without you, in a sense, just like the wheels don't turn without this wonderful food either.
Absolutely.
So tell us a little bit about how you got included in the business, how you made it to become a part of the management team versus just, you know, being a patron like I patronized the restaurant before.
Absolutely, absolutely. So Infuse, what I say, Infuse to me is what I call my miracle. It's something that it has allowed to be waking up inside of me with skills that I didn't even know that I had, or kind of doubted for a long time and kind of just covered up for it. But I actually got introduced to Infuse through one of my best friends, Chef Antonio, who was actually the cousin of the owner here, Derek. And I was managing him. We were doing stuff with the Washington Wizards, with Ciroc, a lot of those big name people. And we just thought it would be a genius idea just to come on board and just partner with Infuse and just take it to the next level. So it's been an amazing experience thus far. I love the people, and like you said, the food you won't find it anywhere else.
Yes, listen. So when I first came to Infuse, I decided I didn't want to go to DC and pay for parking.
Okay.
Balling on a budget. I didn't want to pay to get in anywhere.
Okay.
And I was hungry. I walked in. It was people on the dance floor. The drinks were good.
Yep.
There was a DJ, spinning. And I ordered the food. Now, what I ordered is in front of me. My cousin decided she wanted to put her big hands in my catfish nuggets.
Okay. Those are two of our top selling appetizers.
And my collard green egg rolls. Like I told y'all people on the video. crack.
Yes. Go ahead.
So tell
listen.
the people about it while I go ahead, because I don't need
Well,
no fork, no knife.
Our catfish nuggets are pretty much a cut catfish fillet that is fried and battered, and it's lightly battered because it saves and savors some of the most amazing crisp flavor that you ever had. Our collard green spring rolls are actually fried into an egg roll wonton, and they are actual collard greens that are adorned with turkey meat. The sauce is an Asian Thai chili. It's adorned with the Asian Thai chili, and it's amazing. It just gives it that right pop. It keeps people coming back. And then the collard greens are infused with turkey meat. So that's what gives it that next steam flavor. No pork. And we gives it a nice flavor. Yeah. And those are some of the top selling appetizers that we have here.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you, like literally, Derek Williams.
Yeah.
Shout out to him.
Big D.
Because when I told him I was interested in doing the show here, he said, you know what? Give me a minute. I'm going to call you back. Now, black people time, he didn't call me right back. Truth be told, you know, this is what that mouth do, so I got to tell you what it do.
Mm-hmm.
He did not call me back, but when I called him back, he definitely answered the phone.
Absolutely.
And when he answered the phone, he said, there's no band playing. There's no birthday party going on because they do birthday parties for mitzvahs, sweet 16.
Yep.
This is a family style restaurant.
Family style restaurant.
Your kids can't drink, though.
They better not. Let me tell you.
But you know, legally, you can't tell somebody they can't feed their child a drink.
Well, legally you can't. And you know what else I found out in this business?
I got a bartender license.
Yeah, you know what else I found out from bartenders?
What?
You can't refuse a pregnant woman anything
You
to
sure
drink
cannot.
either.
And the kids can sit at the bar in Washington, D.C., but not in Maryland.
And the pregnant women, you can't refuse drinks to because it's a temporary medical condition.
Well, let me explain something to you. I drink a glass of wine almost every day, and my son is a baby genius.
That's why he's going to come out on top anyway. So like,
looky.
He's an Aries. He's going to come out on top. What's your son's name?
Sir Chase Preston Adams.
All right, Mr. Adams.
And he's my cousin's baby. She tells me all the time, no, don't touch my baby, leave my baby alone. But anyway, that's because he's a good little boy.
All right.
He was my man crush Monday. I'm sorry.
By all means. How are they? Better the second time around?
It's like a delicate balance between soul food, persuasion with the Asian twist.
Hence the name Infuse.
That's the thing I say.
Hence the name Infuse. They have a very amazing way of taking a twist on traditional cuisines and infusing it with our own creativity. It's one of the things that gives the people an amazing experience when they come into Infuse because you don't really naturally get the traditional setting. Our horse-made ramallah sauce is also accompanied with our catfish nuggets. It's something you probably... Do I have it in there? Yeah, it's in there too. So you can say something with the catfish nuggets. Yeah.
I know the rainbow in there.
Yeah. The ramallah sauce is house made.
Now listen, I have a recipe for y'all.
Okay.
I normally don't give it out, but I think that y'all can do something with this.
You think? Can you do it online, or you want to tell me offline?
We're gonna keep it offline because I'm gonna see if Infuse gonna F with the girl. Cause I can burn. I've been in the service industry 25 years, and I can cook. I know how to make it look good.
Okay.
I know how to put it together on a budget. And I'm going to see if they're going to mess with me because it actually is a perfect fusion to go along with this ensemble. But listen, tell the people how they can find Infuse. I've already given y'all the shout out on where we can find y'all and whatnot, but I want you to tell the people where they can find you on social media.
Okay.
You know, mind you, what's the average price point of any of your appetizers?
Our appetizers never go over like the $11, $12 mark.
Okay.
And you get you get a big quantity for what you pay for.
Okay.
You get a big quantity for what you pay for. Good drinks. We have happy hour specials Monday through Wednesday.
Okay.
We do specials when we have private events. We do drink specials. We also do a lot of paint and sips here.
I
we
saw
do
that
private
online.
events.
That was
Yeah.
cute over there.
We do paint and sips here, and we also have now branched outside of the restaurant. And I'm also in charge of all of our catering and private events. And we've done a lot of amazing things over the summer. So.
Well, listen, I love it.
I love you.
And if you like it, I love it.
I love you.
How about it, honey?
All
Listen,
right.
I'm so glad that I got to do the interview with you because they said I was going to interview the chef. And I was like, okay, we can talk about the food, but business is what I'm in the business of doing.
That's right. And I love business. I eat, sleep, breathe business.
Hello, lucky. And I need to talk to you offline anyway in reference to this
Okay.
this work that you do.
That's right.
Because
Listen.
Listen, we about to go to a commercial break.
Stop shop.
Okay, we can't have shop talk on the line because too many people gonna know too much of my business, you know. And we got up and coming things, and we need things to stay personal and quiet
Okay.
and popping. But I want to thank you, Mr. Quentin Wintley. Stoudemire. It's
That's
German.
Right. Stoudemire. It's German.
We're going to take a commercial break and we'll be right back. And we're back. We're back. I'm Miss Ambi Arthurway, and this is What That Mouth To. And you already know that because clearly you're tuned in. I have the incomparable, legendary, originator, OG Bobby Gangsta, Dame Freshwater in the building. I actually got to go back to the sound maker. He is in the building. Listen, do you know how hard it is to get this man to come out, number one, since he just got married? Shout out to your wife. Thank you for letting him outside.
Thank you.
And secondly, because not only is he a member of the OG squad,
The OG Hood fellas.
but he also is a working man and also part owner of the beautiful Radio VPS. So, Dame actually is the reason why I am here. Dame is actually the mental behind What That Mouth To. He's one of the three creators of the image, the thoughts, the purpose, the basis. I told him that I wanted to highlight what was going on in a positive way, and I wanted a platform to do so, but I didn't want it to be cookie cutter.
Nah, definitely wasn't gonna be cookie cutter. Not like no. I knew when we brought you in, I said, look, I told to my business partner, B Brown, super
Shout
producer
out to
over
B
there, B Brown. I told to my partner, and I said, look, I'm bringing somebody in, and she gonna be straight fire from the beginning, but she gonna rock. And I gotta say, we are super proud of you here at RadioVPS.com.
Thank you.
I mean, you really hit the ground running and just been grinding, and you've done a whole lot. You have surpassed our expectation, and you continue to do so. So we are very proud and very happy to have you be a part of this Radio VPS family.
Well, you know people have been trying to steal me. I ain't told you or B Brown, but I done had about 7 offers from other radio stations, podcast stations. They're like, you can come and we'll do it for free, and you get a bigger studio and a bigger network, and we're going to do more for you. But one thing for sure, 2 things for certain. There's a connection that I have with B Brown, number one, because he's a Scorpio too. Now, I can't call him a Scorpio, even though you know we all Scorpios.
Hold on, Leo season did just Leo season did just in.
But me and Dame Freshwater sat back to back at an X company.
No shout outs.
No, you get nothing. Go away. And he heard my voice, and he heard how I would finesse and swerve the customers on the phone. I had a headset, and I would pace back and forth. And they would give me a situation, and would I not paint a story for them?
Oh no, you would tear it up. That's when I knew, like when I would hear you talk, and I was like, and then even when you weren't talking to customers, just you talking to people in general, I was like, okay, Shorty got something there. Shorty, she working with something right there. If we could just bottle that motherfucker up, give it some direction, she gonna hit the ground. You and we gotta shout out your partner.
Just Signs. Don't be offended. It's Just Signs.
Oh my God! If you go on that show, please don't be offended.
Listen, I got a window seat, and my cousin said, "Shout out to you too, Jess." Absolutely. I know you're not here with us on location, but I know you're right there at heart. But nevertheless, I must say, you are one of how many from the OG Hood fellas? 4, right?
1-4 for the OG Hood fellas.
A quarter. I'm living this podcaster's life.
Yeah. It gets real. It gets real out here.
It costs money. I'm doing photo shoots. I'm doing appearances. You know, you gotta work your craft, because if you try to put effort in and don't do no work on it, or have a craft and don't put no work or no effort towards it, it's gonna die. The Bible tells you that, actually. Not to get too spiritual.
Faith without works leads to nothing.
It's done, daughter, over, dead, non-existent. But thank you for seeing something in me, because I must say that you're not, for some odd reason, you're not the only person that sees it now. And it took me to decide to date myself in my craft. I'm dating myself in my craft right now. I'm not single. I'm not taken. I'm a business worker. You know, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm working my craft. I'm working my project right now, and that's dating in itself.
No, I mean, what a lot of people don't realize is that to do this takes a lot of sacrifice. And the cool thing that I like about, especially when I see somebody early, like I saw you early, is we get to know each other, and then I get to get the backstory.
Right.
Because, you know, we've been talking about you doing this.
It was 2 years prior.
For 2 years. But you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? You had to go through some stuff. You had to get through some stuff.
I had to get rid of some stuff.
But
too much sauce.
Too much sauce. But when you got through it and your mind cleared and you came back, I was like, yo, I'm ready to rock when you ready to rock.
And you saw how clear my mind was when I came back.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't realize that. But that's what makes this show so successful is the fact that, again, you sacrifice. You came in, you said, I'm going to be 100% me. I said, great, because that's why I wanted you. I wanted you to be 100% you. And then the work. People don't realize to put on a show once a week.
Not twice a month.
Once a week.
Is crazy.
It gets crazy, but.
Because Friday come around so fast. Like, it's Wednesday, and I'm like, God damn, it's tomorrow. Like,
exactly.
Drop your flyer. You got to drop your flyer. If you don't drop your flyer today, nobody's going to watch. But, like, listen, it's madness, and the thoughts that go through my head when you're having to think about all the current events, all the events going on, all the upcoming shows. Like tonight, shout out to In the House with Howie, and shout out to Herbal Essence, the MC. I'm supposed to be at a pool party right now, but when I agreed to come to the event, I didn't realize that the time of the pool party was 6 to 12. Smack dab was my show in the middle. How am I going to be in pool attire?
Those are good problems to have, because it means that your calendar is filling up. Because you remember the times when nobody was asking for you to come.
Too much sauce.
No, but that's what I'm saying. You really hit the ground running, and in less than a year's time, you're seeing the growth of your brand. See, the purpose of Radio VPS is to provide a platform, because we want people to one day, I want you to wake up one day and just get a check because you miss Ambi Arthaway. No other reason.
That's the goal. And,
no other reason.
Shout out to Carl. We just did a photo shoot at the Southwest Waterfront. Did you see the picture on IG with the blue shirt and the white?
Yeah, you know what picture I like on your IG? I really like what you're using for your profile on your IG right now. Right, that's the waterfront.
No, that's actually
with the jean jacket joint on.
That's from with the black and it's the graffiti behind it.
Yeah.
That's actually from Game 6 Dame. Shout out to Game 6 Dame, Justice other half. He took a picture that he took of me at the show on the green screen and threw the graffiti behind it.
No, that thing was dope.
It's lit. It's lit, you know. Picture. And to me, it kind of displayed who I am right now. Grunge couture, because it was super chic, super sleek, but the rugged behind it, you know. So that's why I did my photo shoot at the Southwest Waterfront, because if you know anything about the Southwest Waterfront, you know where it's come from. Where it was just the place to go get your seafood. Zanzibar, what was the other one? Zanzi's and Phillips and Holgate. I'm an old school DC native, you know, in the sense that is no longer in existence. There is no Holgates, there is no Phillips, there is no Zanzi's.
But even though they built up all the new stuff,
they kept the seafood.
They kept the wharf.
But what y'all don't know is the inside information. They're getting ready to upgrade the actual seafood location, keeping it exactly as the square, keeping it exactly the same purpose, keeping it the exact same features. But what it's going to do is it's going to increase the visibility, because right now it does still have the dated look, but that datedness is what drew me to it, because grunge couture. So I took a few high-end pieces and went and did a photo shoot just to create that diamond in the rough.
It's about to turn up in the club in a minute.
I love it. I was waiting on the damn DJ to get here. Listen, Dame, I am so appreciative of you stopping by. Tell the people how they can find you.
All right, you guys can come to RadioVPS.com.
Shout out.
Check out every show on RadioVPS.com. You can get us on IG at RadioVPS.com. You can hit me on IG at DFreshOGHFZ.
Mr. Dane Freshwater is the originator, often imitated, often duplicated, but never emulated in a right way. Okay, to emulate is the best sign of flattery. Know me, and to know me is to know yourself. And I must say thank you again for seeing me, seeing my craft, seeing the work that I'm doing, and jumping behind me on my projects,
and and this is just the beginning, though. We just getting started. Trust me, 2 years from now, ooh.
Well, I'm hoping it ain't even 2 years because I'm about to launch a business. It's going to be before the end of the year. And not only am I launching a business, I just got my invite for In the House with Howie to come in and be a member of the panel. I also got an invite from Pen Trap podcast. They're one of the ones that air every 2 weeks. And on the way to the Made in America tour with Jay-Z, and I got VIP backstage passes. We'll be there this weekend. And my goal is to use my cousin Andrea, who's a member of the ACC, a new feature that's going to be on the show.
We should get her on camera. I don't know why she's not getting on camera.
We're going to get her on camera, but at a certain time.
Oh, no. Oh, okay. You saving. That's you saving that for later. Okay, that's a secret weapon. Okay,
I just did her hair. She thinks she on fleek, so we got to put her on the camera. But anywho, thank you.
No, man. Honestly, thank you. I mean, because we couldn't do it without you. You know what I'm saying?
Not true.
I mean, you know what I'm saying.
15 other shows going on.
Hold on, but because you brought you to the table, that's why it's blowing up the way that it is. So thank you too.
Our followers and our likers, I hope they're increasing at Radio VPS. I hope I'm a part of that, because I make it my profile. I made public, which is something I normally didn't do. I didn't do having everybody be able to see my business, but now because I am a public figure, I have to make it public. And I have Radio VPS hosts as my first headliner, so I hope that if I'm not doing anything, I'm bringing awareness to the DMV, positive entities, positive businesses, black-owned businesses, and also the beautiful Radio VPS. I appreciate y'all and giving me a platform, and go check out the OG Hood Fellas. Check out Don't Be Offended, Just Sign. Check out the King David Show. What's the other shows I'm missing?
The King RG Takeover.
Yes.
Hold on. The Metal Omania Show, which is the heavy metal show. OG Hood Fellas, of course.
Yes.
And trust me, we got Sunday mornings. You want to get your guard right.
Hallelujah.
Right on the Rise Radio for Sunday mornings for we get your guard right. We also got my man Marcus, Real Talk Radio on Saturdays after the OG Hood Fellas. Oh, you gotta do
he
his
don't
show.
Want me on his show.
No, you gotta do his show.
I still ain't been in the OG Hood Fellas neither.
No, I'm gonna set that up.
I guess because I'm a lady and I got boobies, I can't come on the OG
I'm gonna set that up. We might have to do a whole Radio VPS family show.
B Brown got to make it happen. We're gonna have to do a whole family show, a special edition family show. I'm just saying.
I think it's time to turn up, though.
It's that time, and my next guest is the perfect person to help us turn up. Stay tuned. We'll be back in a moment. We're going to jump to a commercial break, and when I come back, we have the wonderful, the incomparable. He's incomparable, too. Long Sleeve Steve is in the building. He's about to perform live with, who is he with? Fat Trail. Listen, this show that he's about to do is about to be lit. I want y'all to definitely show up and show out, but I want to thank Dane Freshwater, Radio VPS, the OG Hood Fellas for stopping by, and we'll be back after this commercial break.
Y'all take it easy.
What's up, fool? I'll be ready by the time you pull up.
Never knew that I'd grow to be a product of society. Holding 32s, 44s, slinging those, smoking on the weed. Hustler, grind for cheese, drugs, all varieties. Thugs, bang slugs, leaving shell casing in the street. Shorty say she don't smoke bud, but she got high with me. Shook her ass and after the club, she took a ride with me. Hope between 1,000 feet, when I get some privacy. If you ain't gonna let me crack, little mama, you better not lie to me. Something like a pimp player, push it, that's what I try to be. Trying to find God, but the devil be steady guiding me. A junkie told me just take your time, keep on rhyming, but my mind told me say you some dimes and get to shining. Ooh, they be wondering how I do the things I do. Yeah, I be running up them bands. Ooh, they be wondering how I do the things I do. Yeah, I be running up them bands. Shine, I do that. They wonder how I do that. When they say I'm doing bad, I do that. I'm getting to the bag, I do that. Sometimes I get high, I do that. If we don't know you right, it's who that. I be pumping tag, I do that. I make these haters mad, do that. Baby girl, she get low just like a crippled midget. Watching the grind from behind, she got me so addicted. She so seductive, my lady, she make me wanna hit it. But for now, let's hit the dance floor, is you with it? I know you see me stunting, sipping, smoking, pouring liquor, but I'ma take a sec to lean with, rock with you, twist up, spark with you, throw back shots with you. I see you partying with your girls, meet my niggas. We ain't going home, Patron got me zoned. Party all night, take some pictures with your phone, baby girl, back it up all day. I'm the man, grind on me, shorty, let me do my monkey dance. Ooh, they be wondering how I do the things I do. Yeah, I be running up them bands. Ooh, they be wondering how I do the things I do. I be running up them bands. Shine, I do that. They wonder how I do that. They say I'm doing bad, I do that. I'm getting to the bag, do that. Sometimes I get high, I do that. If we don't know you right, it's who that. I be pumping tag, I do that. I make these haters mad. Do that.
We're back to a special edition of What That Mouth Do with me, Miss Ambi Arthaway. I'm your host, Miss Ambi Arthaway. I have the incomparable, legendary music phenomenon, up-and-coming MFer, making his way today, Long Sleeve Steve.
What's going on, y'all?
Listen, the reason why I'm laughing is because Long Sleeve Steve is like my adopted brother that I didn't ask for.
I don't know the lady.
He done had yummies, full meals, warm blankets.
I don't know her.
You don't know me?
I don't know
That's
the lady.
fine. We're going to leave it at that. But what we're going to talk about is this project that we just aired the video. You're doing big things, and I have to give you your props. And I've seen you through your tribulations and your tests and your trials, and you're making your own way. How are you going about doing this? Who's inspiring you? What's making now your time versus yesterday?
Just being self-motivated. You get tired, it just make you want to do more. And I know I ain't never been average, so I mean, it's time for me to do right.
You doing what
Simple.
I posted on the bottom of the flyer was, you're adjusting your attitude to determine your altitude. You realize that our attitudes as Scorpio, they could be our enemy, but if we adjust them, the sky's the limit for us.
Something like that.
Like, I mean, real skill, real talent, and work with effort is what it takes. You know, and you inspire me because we ain't come from the same place, but a familiar place, and to see you take something that you love, not let anybody tell you that whatever outline or circumference that the industry says it's supposed to be, you're fighting it. You're doing everything the opposite, and I applaud you for that. Because that's real hard in itself.
You just gotta put forth effort, man, and just believe in yourself. That's really all it's about.
Definitely. So you have an event coming up tomorrow, correct?
Nah, actually Sunday, pre-Labor Day party at the Hangers Club, Old Branch Avenue. Radio 95.5, they gonna host it. Fat Trail will be there, I'll be performing. Host of a DMV artist, man. There's a lot of talent out here, so y'all need to check into it,
How did you get that
man.
link, though? You know, like, you got to be doing something big. You got to be doing something amazing to get that link with Trill. That's your man?
Nah, like I say, hard work pays off, man. I do shows. People see me do shows. They book me for more shows. Now I'm on the radio, fortunately, you know, like, y'all can call and request me on 95.5. 2 songs up there, Small Things and Show Off. So just call and check me out. Pull up iTunes. I'm everywhere. Anything you can pull up, I'm on.
So if people want to come to the event, they can still get tickets. Are they still available? If they want to come to the event, they still can get tickets?
Yeah, I still got some tickets on deck right now, but I only got 12 tickets left.
Yes.
And I had 65 of them. So y'all might want to move fast.
Might want to move fast. Looky. So, your song, I was riding my car yesterday, and You Can Fuck My Bitch came on the radio. You can fuck my bitch, but you probably already know. Listen, I heard that a many moon ago, and that thing is pumping on the radio.
I mean, I guess people like real music. They like real situations. Y'all want to listen to it, man, go to Apple Music, iTunes. It's called Small Things, Long Sleeve Steve. Check it out, man. I'm sure you'll love it.
I love that knowing you, the person you are, and knowing that you're working this job. This is a job for you. This is not fun. This is not for kicks and thrills. You're not doing this for local status. You're doing this because this craft of music, this art form is what you're true to, you know? And you know it's a work. You know it's a job, and it's not your part-time job. When you wake up, you breathe in this work, you know? And this is like any other hustle. And being a real Trill hustler means sleeping it, breathing it, less sleep, less food, less drinks, less whatever sometimes, and more hard work and dedication in that sweat labor. So I want people to know that look at you and watch you on the come up and how humble you're being, and adopt some of that, because people get this much, and they get fucked up.
Well, they don't really understand, right? I don't do it for a local status because I had a local status all my life.
Yeah.
But that job like end me up in prison and a lot of whole situations. So when you do it for your money and the people you care about, it'll work out for you. Like a status gonna come regardless.
Absolutely.
You're gonna get a good status, a bad status. You might be labeled tough, you might be labeled a sucker. As long as you labeled as getting money, I feel like you're good.
This right here is a grown-ass man. Y'all better recognize, y'all definitely better acknowledge what you see in front of y'all. And all I'm going to tell y'all is, I want y'all to support this man, support the industry, support black music, support black star power, Black Lives Matter, and support your DMV local artists. And I'm talking about, we have the bad stigma of being known as crabs in a bucket here. And I'm breaking that stigma. What I'm doing is, I'm going to highlight anything black, anything local, anything self-elevated, self-promoting that's positive, because there are no other outlets in our area that's doing it.
People don't really understand, like, it ain't no crabs in the bucket. If you thinking it's crabs in the bucket, it's like you a crab. The truth is, you are what you hang around.
Clearly.
So if you're an eagle, it's no way a crab can touch you at all.
Yes.
So if you're a crab in the bucket, if you can call somebody a crab in the bucket, chances are you're a crab. Like,
Yes.
be an eagle, fly, do something different.
Listen, I thank you for coming out. Are you enjoying the vibes here? Infuse is pretty chill, cool back, right?
Man, I just go places to drink my little drink,
Yes.
do my other little things, and just cool out.
Yes, you come get your little drink, your little eat, you chill back, get some good music.
Got me a couple wings up
Free to
there.
get in, no parking fee.
And then I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do next.
Hello, and it's a good spot to start your night on.
Yeah, this the
Make sure you
start
put
of
your
it.
belly with some food.
The start of it.
No
And I'm gonna
drinking
bring
and
somebody
drive,
out
fuck
for
that
y'all too, man. If y'all listening, man, if y'all come out Sunday, I'm gonna bring LA Love the Boss. I know y'all know her. She all over the internet. Stevie gonna bring LA Love the Boss out for y'all. And all y'all niggas that be goosing these internet women, I got y'all. Come to the Hangers Club Sunday. I'm gonna bring her out Sunday, I promise you.
Absolutely. Tell the people how they can find you on social media. If they want to get those tickets for the event, how can they contact you in order to get the tickets? And also, let them know how they can find your music.
You can find my music anywhere. Just type in Long Sleeve Steve. Spell it the correct way, like a long sleeve shirt and the name Steve. But on Instagram, y'all can find me at Long Sleeve Steve, LONGSLEEVSTEEV. You see the guy with the Redskin cap on, man, that's me. Hell to the Redskins too, it's football season. Hey, y'all niggas ain't gotta be bored no more. Y'all can ignore y'all ladies. Tell y'all wife to get out the way. It's football season. We've been waiting. Stay out our way.
Listen, I'm super excited you came out. I thank you very much for stopping through.
There's no problem.
I know that, you on a come up, and taking a little bit of time for little old me, I appreciate the shit out your ass.
Nah, man, everybody rich. The thing about being rich, you gotta be rich here. Then you'll get wealthy. You can't get wealthy if you're not rich. So there's a lot of people living around unhappy, and just be happy with yourself and who you are. Be who you are. You can't be nobody better than yourself. I can't be nobody better than Stevie. You can't be nobody better than you.
You can't do it by yourself. Remember that. We're going to jump to a commercial break. We got 2 more guests. After these 2 guests, we're going to let y'all party tonight. But we definitely want to make sure we set y'all right. Put y'all mind conscious on something positive. Put y'all on the consciousness to support the positivity going in the DMV. And remember where you started from. We're going to be back after a short commercial break. Stay tuned. Welcome back. Looky at all y'all cookies. Thank y'all for tuning in with me, Miss Ambi Arthurway. And as you already know, this is What That Mouth Do with me, your host, Miss Ambi Arthurway. I have Mr. J. Esquire.
What up?
In the building, on the panel, on the mic, on the ones and twos. I found this man on social media, just scrolling through. And Mr. J. Esquire, the CD I just showed you, is a recording artist. He's produced also by Mr. J. Esquire. And you can find him on IG at @JEsquire_music on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Facebook.com/JEsquire Music all together. First off, where are you from?
Baltimore, West Side to be exact. Yeah, be more in the house. Holla.
So, my thing is, I don't want anybody to get it twisted. Baltimore and the DMV are still one and the same. Everybody likes to exclude Baltimore, but you have to realize, you jump up that beltway, about 25, 35 minutes, Baltimore is our cousin.
Facts.
Just because you can touch DC, Virginia, and Maryland, PG County, Maryland, real quick, don't mean Baltimore not our cousin.
Correct.
We fly out of BWI all the time, don't we?
Word, absolutely.
Lucky.
Absolutely.
Jay, how did you get started with this music thing?
Well, I started singing when I was 2 years old. My father was a singer, and so it was always in my family. I started writing when I was 8, and I started making demos at 10. But I really started taking it serious when I was 14 years old.
14.
Yeah, 14 years old, and I just kept going. So doing talent shows, being in groups, and featuring on rap records, doing whatever it was that I could possibly do to get on, I was doing.
How did you come up with the name The Imperfect Gentleman? Because that in itself is self-reflection. Because to know that we are imperfect as a people, and to know that we are not perfect when we're born. We are all born sinners.
Baby, I ain't perfect, but baby, I'm worth it. I'm a man with a plan, and I know that for sure there's a purpose. Nah, I mean, basically for me, being the imperfect gentleman is being, real about what it is, being a good person, but also having flaws, and some of those flaws I happen to like having. So that's what it's about. You understand what I'm saying? Scorpio.
Looky at the cookie. We done found another Scorpio. Listen, you just have been inducted to the Scorpio Coalition.
Yeah.
Any Scorpio that touches my set is now ordained Scorpio.
Hey. Hallelujah.
Hey, yeah.
Hallelujah.
Casey.
Hallelujah.
And Joe.
You a Scorpio?
I am. Halloween.
Hey. Word.
I'm the trick and the treat.
October 30th.
31st.
Day before yours.
You
No, I'm October 30th.
Oh, you might have to go to Jamaica and fuck it up with me.
Word.
I'm going to Jamaica for my birthday and jump on the cliff in the grill.
Hey, Scorpios in the house, they don't even understand.
Mr. B. Brown, behind the camera, is a Scorpio as well. He that November kind. He a little calm.
Oh, word.
October 30th. Oh, he's the 31st for me. I'm tripping. I apologize.
Hey, okay. Word.
So there was one song. Is it Closer?
Closer is an interlude. It's a dope interlude.
What's the one that you got on your IG?
The one that's on my IG. I have a couple of them on there. I have the intro, Imperfect Intro. I believe I have Sexy With It on there.
I think it's Sexy With It.
Yeah.
It's Sexy With It.
That's the first single off the album.
Now, so drop Sexy With It as your single, your first. What promoted that?
I just felt like it was a record that meets right in the middle. It's like the name J. Esquire. It's young enough to be fly, but it's grown enough to be sexy. So I wanted a record that was really taking it back. I wanted to make an album that the fellas were good with saying too. Like I wanted to make an album where you can put it on, a guy can put it on, and I'm saying everything he wants to say. So and that record is honestly more about the mental. Like let's go upstairs and do something fly. Like be it if I'm rubbing your feet while you're reading, or if we talking about your day, or we taking a bath or a shower together, or we being intimate, those things are sexy. You know what I mean? I wanted to make sure that it was intimate, physically and mentally. It was a stimulating evening. So that's what that was about.
To me, to fuck the mind and to fuck the spirit is 10 times better than any penetration that you can do. And what I feel the sexy with it is when you had a long day and you come home and there's something special when they just thought about you, makes you more sexy and more appealing than anything. And to be that imperfect gentleman saying that, I know chivalry's not dead, and I know that I'm not perfect and I'm an adult with flaws. Listen, the motto that I live by is to be able to accept adults for their adult flaws and realize the positions they play in your life makes you a stronger and better individual learning how to deal with them. Prime example, I have a member of my family who can't hold water. I don't tell them nothing because I know they're flawed. My best thing is to deal with them in my way and accept them for their flaws. And it makes me a better adult.
Well, one thing about Scorpios is we're very private.
I ain't private shit.
I am.
I am. I'm not gonna lie. In certain avenues of my life.
I think that's kind of the allure of J. Esquire as well. It's like the minute you think you figured J. Esquire out, I'm on to the next situation. So you know what I'm saying?
So I feel like the Phenomenal Woman poem, men themselves have wondered what they see in me. They try so much, but they can't see my inner mystery. I try to tell them, but they say they still can't see. I say it's in the click of my heels, the spin of my wrist, the stride of my steps, the curl of my lips. I'm a woman, phenomenally phenomenal woman. That's me. That's my mystery. Men wonder about my mystery.
And that's the thing. And that's the thing about J. Esquire. It's like, you know, one minute we getting sexy, then the next minute we in love, and then the next minute we out of love. So I wanted to bring in all facets of being a man. You understand what I'm saying? So that was basically that's basically the gist of the album. So you know what I'm saying? You jam, man.
Listen, tell the people how they can find you on social media.
One more time.
How can the people find you on social media? I gave them a shout out already. I want you to tell them in your own words. Where do you want them to find your music? Where do you want them to find you? What's your up and next coming thing you got going on?
Okay, let me give you my socials for my social media tags. IG, J Esquire Music. That's JESQ_music. Facebook is facebook.com/J Esquire Music. JESQ Music. The same thing on Twitter. And as far as the album goes, you can order it from me. You can get the link in my bio on social media on my Instagram. You can also stream the album. The album is on iTunes. It's on Tidal. It's on Spotify. It's on Amazon. It's on Google Play. It's everywhere. We're even working on getting it on vinyl now. So, yeah, I'm working out here. And listen, I'm an independent brother. You understand what I'm saying? I'm on the label that this album is on. I own it. New Legend Recordings, okay? And we got more records coming out. I'm telling you, it's going to be amazing.
So listen, I'm going to let y'all know that next week I'm doing a giveaway. My giveaway is going to include one of the copies of J. Esquire's Imperfect Gentleman album. So please stay tuned when you call in, because that gift bag is going to be a compilation of a few things my guests have brought to me. Some things you might see a benefit in. Maybe some tickets, maybe a couple coins. Might be some golden chocolate coins, but it might be some coins.
Absolutely.
So listen, I thank you for stopping through, J. Esquire.
I thank you for having me.
Yes. He came as soon as I invited him. He said, when, date, time, I'm there. He drove from Baltimore. So if you don't want to support me in the local DMV, shame on you. This man is a DMV member. He's in Baltimore. He's putting his gas, his time on the road, brought his ass all the way here, and bought me 2 copies of his album. So all y'all people that's local that don't show up, fuck off. Anywho, on a positive note, we're going to go to a commercial break, and we'll be back, because this is what that
and listen, and the album has already been considered a classic, so we gotta you definitely gotta show love. You will not be sorry, you won't be disappointed that you check this album out. If you are a fan of real R&B, this is the album for you. I'm talking about real singing. I'm really talking to the ladies. I'm really making sure that the fellas got something that they can be proud of. You won't have to turn this down in front of your homies. You can play this. You understand me? So, definitely.
Y'all heard it first from Mr. J. Esquire. We'll be back.
Appreciate the love.
And we're back. A special edition of What That Amount To live on location at Infuse Restaurant, Bar, and Lounge. Located on Allentown Road in Temple Hills, Maryland. Black-owned business, please support it. I have the new guest to our panel, Icy Productions. Excuse me, Icy Boys Promotions. What's your name, sir? What's your name?
I'm Dan, so Icy Boy Promotions.
Yes. So he's a member of the promotion team here at Infuse. He also does a couple other ventures with this promotion, and he wanted to jump on and do an interview. So I believe in giving everyone a platform to do the things they love. So tell me a little bit about your promotion company and how you got started.
Well, when I started all just doing it for my friends and family, just bring my friends and family together, because I lost a lot of my friends, like from getting in car accidents, getting murdered. So I just wanted to bring all my friends and family together. So that's the reason I started. And then it just started getting real big after that. I started bartending, and then I started doing the parties. So as I started doing the parties, I just stopped bartending. I just started doing parties, because it was like...
How did you come up with the name Icy Boys?
Well, I had a partner one of my partners, he backed out on me, so that's why I had boys on it instead of B-O-Y-Z. I mean, instead of B-O-Y. Because it's supposed to be 2 of us. But he backed out on me because we did one bad party and he gave up on me.
It's okay because everybody's not built for it.
Right.
Some people can't fix or repair daily. And in order for you to actually be out here in this game, be out here in this industry, you have to self-fix, self-repair every day. It's a real job in itself. So not only recreate yourself, but be proper for the industry, for the public, for the people, because you not being able to hide your truth is when you get an entertainment.
Right.
Like all the celebrities that are A-listers and B-listers, even C-listers, they do anything, and it's in the limelight. So even locally, everybody can't handle the heat, so they ain't all cooks.
Definitely.
So just keep being in the kitchen with cooking like it's stir fry.
Yeah. Like my man Quicksilver said, he said a lot of people want after you get the work done, they want to take credit for some of the stuff, or they want to give it to you after you do the work. I'm doing the work right now, so my people that been with me since day one, that's who I'm gonna look out for.
It's all good because you'll never turn your back on them.
Yeah.
Always have a place, small place in your heart, but remember in the back of your mind. See, what's your sign?
I'm a Cancer.
He's cool, calm, and collective until provoked. Don't fuck with that man, he might choke your ass. Yeah. You can't stop a Cancer once they go off. It's bad business. That's because y'all so calm all the time. Yeah. When you get fully ignited, you turn into a monster.
Right, yeah.
Y'all the only sign like us that can walk on the sand and in the water.
Right.
You ain't no crab, are you?
We got the best sign, 69.
Are you a crab?
I can be a crab and a 69 at the same time. Yeah.
So let me ask you this. Tell the people how they can find you on social media.
Hey, on IG, Icy Boy Promotions, Twitter, Icy Boy Promotions, Facebook, Charles Dash Payne, and then Snapchat, Icy Boy Promotions. So follow me. Hey, and we right here, Infuse right now. We partying right now. Y'all come to Infuse right now. If y'all seeing this live feed, come through right now. We party right now.
And once again, we are located at 69. I believe it's 699.
And I got some big stuff coming up. You want me to get some dates?
Go ahead, drop it.
I got October the 13th, Halloween party right back in Infuse. November the 2nd, got the 6th annual charity basketball game for Blazenburg. We playing the first responders at Blazenburg High School, so y'all make sure y'all check that out. The dates and times coming up. And then December 22nd, the Ugly Sweater Party right back here at Infuse. So we doing it real big.
So Infuse is on the move. Listen, if you want to get infused and get some good food and have a good little party,
right,
be right here.
I forgot, and tomorrow we got the food party tomorrow, part 2 of my 13-year anniversary.
Listen, I love it here. I thank y'all so much for stopping by. I thank y'all for tuning in. This is number 2 live broadcast. It's not the last. It's not the first. All I want y'all to do is keep your head up and remember to adjust your attitude to determine your altitude. My mouth is out here shouting out anything positive, anything black business, anything that's positive in the industry. And I want you to do the same too. I would like to be a beacon of light for you. Adopt it. Accept it. Get infused with it. And be icy at the same damn time. I thank y'all for tuning in. I'll see y'all next week. Same bad time, same good station. RadioVPS.com. My name's Amy Arthur, and it's been my pleasure to be your host on What That Mouth Is. See you soon.